We all want to be blessed by God. In Matthew chapter 5, Jesus during his sermon speaks the Beatitudes. These are blessings for those who practice certain characteristics of Christianity. Will you consider practicing the Beatitudes today? Check this out. Blessed are the poor in spirit. What is it to be poor in spirit today? This is to be humble, recognize our inadequacy, our sinful nature, and be fully dependent on God, and to need God in everything we do. This is humility, poor in spirit. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. We all have trials, tribulations, difficulties that we face. It's okay to mourn and take this to the Lord. As long as we're mourning for things that are happening because we're doing the right thing, we know we're going to be promised to be comforted, that God is going to work all things together for good for those of us who love him and are called according to his purposes. Blessed are the meek. What is it to be meek today? Oxford defines meekness as being quiet, gentle, submissive. Again, this is humility, submitting to God. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness' sake. God promises us if we ask for more wisdom or we ask for more of the Holy Spirit, he will give it to us. He's a good Father who gives good gifts. Let's hunger for these things today. Let's beg and plead with God for wisdom and for more of his Holy Spirit. Blessed are the merciful, they shall obtain mercy. What is it to be merciful? If you think of the analogy Jesus makes to the servant who was forgiven a great debt by his master, but then goes out and he has one guy who owes him a petty little amount of money, and he was not merciful with that man. To be merciful is to be forgiving, to be understanding of people, to let things go, and then we will obtain mercy for the sins we've committed against God. Blessed are the pure in heart. What is it to be pure in heart? This is sincerity. This is being loyal to God, that your heart is in the right place. We all say, God knows my heart in this situation. Well, this is practicing keeping our heart in the right place. By use of our mind, our heart will follow. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake. We might not be fully persecuted to a physical extent on this side of eternity. Perhaps some people in the world are, but if we are persecuted for our faith, or we are mocked for our faith, we actually know that we're in the right place. Ours is the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is full of persecuted people who said, I'm going to do the right thing no matter what. I'm going to follow God no matter how anyone treats me, no matter how anyone sees me. I don't care what they think. I care what God thinks. So let's practice these things today.